most. Sorry, the washing machine's running. I know, little of that. Doesn't matter. This is most likely the least important of the two. I could never do that again in 1,000 years. Damn. Check out this little guy. Battery pack, 10,000. Really cool. Don't really care. This is what's going to power the LED lights. I wanted to go with something small, thin, so I could adhese it to the skateboard and it wouldn't take up a lot of physical space. So it's already pretty charged. It's 10,000 milliamp hours, which for these LED lights will probably last like a month on a single charge. I have no idea. But again, I got it for the slimness and the fact that it had 2 USB ports, which I needed. The cool side of that is now when I have my skateboard with me, I also always have a battery backup to charge my cell phone. That's cool. Yeah. Jesus, pop. Oh, it popped. Alright. So, I guess these are instructions. This is... and I got 2 of them. This is the LED strip, so plug it into here. Bam, bam. That's the power button. Does it hold it? Oh, oh! Oh, I can change the colors, so I can do any color I want under the skateboard. What is like when it's just white? Now, I have to get these all stuck to the skateboard. So let's figure out how to do that. Alright, first things first, gotta get the skateboard out. Let's get that. Supposed to be about 3 feet, but I can also cut them for size. So that actually goes, because the whole point of this is so I don't get hit by a car. It might make sense to actually line it on the outside of the board, on the rim of the board. Which now that I'm looking at it, as cool as that looks, might be a little distracting. Only because then I can kind of see it too. So if I'm standing on top of the board, it's kind of hitting my eyes, which I don't want to happen. I kind of want to shoot it downwards. I think I'm going to go underneath. And if I always want to, I can always get lights that I can mount on the sides to avoid getting hit. Alright. I'm going to mount the battery pack to the front of the skateboard, because I want to eventually put the electric mount stuff for the electric motor, once we get that, on the back of the board. So it's also, you know, symmetrical, so it really doesn't matter where it goes. But I like to consider this the front of the board. I know the fly fishers are going the other way, but something about the way the word, I don't know. That's how it is. So I'd put this probably mounted right here, which is perfect because it's not on a spot on the board that really will flex much. Then I'll have to wire the cables around, move this like that. Specifically because then I won't be hitting any of the spots the motor mount will need to go. And the further on the edge it is, the more it's visible by other vehicles. Yep. Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be right back. Da, 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 da. All done. That looks so cool. Right around the rims. Battery, I'm gonna go get some actual adhesive tape so I can adhese this to the bottom of the board. I just put the tape on it so when while I was setting it all up. That's around the rim. Obviously if I want to, colors. change the colors. That is awesome. What do you guys think? This is my favorite mod so far. Alright, let's close all the lighting as best as we can. Bang. That's the finished product. Pretty damn awesome. And if you're low enough, you can see the stripes still, so I'll still stand out. Oh, this is on the dimmest setting too. Hold on, I forgot to up the actual brightness of them. Hey, that is fully bright. Tell me somebody's gonna hit me on the car and down. Now I just gotta go to the store, get some adhesive tape for the battery pack, and super glue just to make sure everything really stays. Okay, this is just too damn cool. This is awesome. Yeah. 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 Very cool. Alright, so just wanted to update you on what happened. So the adhesive initially didn't really work by itself, so I had to do a couple extra measures. So, in case you're curious how I did it, battery backup. So, this is a better, oh, I gotta tighten some of these, tighten that shit. Oh, that falling off. So the battery's on there. I used adhesive tape, which you can sort of see right here. I only unheesed the side that's connected to this thing, meaning there's still a peel on here that you could peel off to make it sticky. I just kept it there for shock. Not not like shock reactions, but shock reduction. There's 3 or 4 strips underneath the battery, which I don't know if I can get this camera low enough to see, but there's like 4 strips underneath, meant as padding. So the bottommost one is the sticky has been pulled off and it is stuck to the board, but there's 2 strips going straight across, and then there's like a little tunnel in the center between the 2 layers, which is where the cords are going through. And the cords are tucked in here a little bit and then wrapped around with some zip ties, not zip ties, but twisty ties. What I did is I took 4 8 L-shaped 1/2 inch, did these 2 so that they're tight together. One is nailed into the board, the other is just, there's nothing nailed there. I just put enough sticky adhesive on the bottom, or enough layers I should say, that it's hitting this so that it's not moving. Benefit to that is every part of the battery that's coming in contact with anything else has layers of this adhesive on it, which acts like shock resistance. So there's 4 layers underneath it, so when the board drops, there's no, like, the hard part of the battery is reverbing, so there's nothing hard. So normally when I take the skateboard out of the house, I put the tail end down and then I drop it. Bam. Sounds loud, but nothing actually happened. Oh, and I accidentally hit the button. So as you can see, it doesn't move, which is awesome. This is, it came with adhesive on the bottom, but I also added some super glue just because the adhesive that it comes with isn't great, but this ain't going anywhere. Cool thing is this is a battery backup, so I could technically, and the reason I left this loose is because even though the LEDs are water resistant or waterproof, the battery itself is not. I have a battery backup that is waterproof, but way too big. I wanted to go with this one, but I wanted to keep the cables loose so that when I'm not using it or I'm skating in the rain, I could disconnect them so the battery's not actively running and won't necessarily get messed up. But also I can just pull these out at any point, plug my phone into there, and use this to charge my phone, which is cool. LED strips are on there. Everything's working great. Yeah. Just a little update. Awesome. What do you guys think of this mod? Thumbs up if you thought it was cool, because it took me some time. If you have any questions on how I did this, or what you think might be better, or what else would be cool, what other mods you want to see me do to this thing, because I do want to mod it more. Obviously, as I mentioned before, putting the electric motor parts on is the next, probably the next step. Maybe I might add something in the middle, not sure. But let me know. Subscribe for daily videos, and I will see you tomorrow. Does that make sense? Bye. This is just too damn cool. Heh